If you don't see big results after your squat and you feel pain on your back, on the knees, it's because most probably you are doing some mistakes, and today I'm gonna show you the most common mistakes and how to perform the squat properly so that you avoid any injury and pain and you will maximize the result. Let's go. There are many things to see today. We start from the feet and then we go up. The first thing is the position of your feet. You open your leg more or less in line with your shoulder, not too wide and not too narrow. Second thing is less important, is the position of your toes. It depends very much on your hips anatomy, and there are people that prefer to open the toes in this way while others prefer to keep them parallel. The thing that you must know is that if you open your toes, then you focus more on the inside of your leg, so the adductors, while if you close the toes, then you hit more the quads. That's what we want. Third point about your feet is keep your heels on the floor. Don't raise it this way. All time flat on the floor. That's why when you perform the squat, either you use flat shoes like this, never use running shoes, or just bare feet. What you can do if you don't manage to keep the heels on the floor is to place two discs under the heels. Two other common mistakes is to open too much the knee. In this way you focus more on the vastus lateralis and the glutes and less on the rectus femoris, or to close the knee in this way. This is very dangerous for the articulation. So remember, when you go down, the knee are in line with the feet. For the right hip position, we see the execution of the squat from the side view. It's very important to keep in mind the curves of your backbone, because with the squat you are applying a lot of pressure to your backbone with the charge of the barbell. So it's very important that you maintain a neutral position, which means avoid an excessive posterior pelvic tilt or anterior pelvic tilt. We want to go down with a neutral position of your backbone. I'll show you with the barbell. So avoid this. This is an excessive posterior pelvic tilt, and avoid this, which is the anterior pelvic tilt, when the lower back is flat. Avoid this. The right execution is this, a neutral position. Now we see the correct position of the shoulder. When you go down, the shoulder should be in line with your feet. So you go straight down with the shoulder toward your feet. You don't want to go too much forward, because then it's dangerous for your back, and you don't want to stay too much on the back, because then it's very bad for your knee, for the articulations of your knee. So straight down toward your feet. Shoulder always in line with your feet. Then another question, how much should I go down? The answer is as much as you can. Okay, it's almost like sitting down. As long as you pay attention to all the tips that I gave you, you can go as down as you can. Now the last part is how you lift the barbell and how you put it down. So before starting, remember to stay already in the correct position. So don't start without engaging your core first, which means your lower back and the abs. So first you engage the abs, then you place the barbell on the shoulder and not too high on the neck, really on the shoulder. When you are ready in the position, you lift it using both legs. One step back and you start your exercise. When you are done, you go close to the rack again and you go down both legs. Your core is engaged. And then you did your squat. Guys, if you enjoyed and you think this video was useful, don't forget to like it and subscribe to my channel.